Greetings, Benjamin J from Ben's Trains with another in the series. Well, wanted to do a quick video. Going to build a remote control speed control for the layout. Now, there's been a lot of interest in this. I've got a lot of email about remote controls and running your trains remote controls. So in any case, we're going to do a quick video on how to build a wired remote control. So I went down to Menards and picked up a light dimmer, push on off light dimmer. These are $6, $5.99. So the entire controller is going to cost right around $10 to build it. It takes approximately 5 minutes. So it is just a light dimmer, the kind that goes in the wall, as you see. Really straightforward, really simple. Now when you open it, it'll have two black wires and a green wire. Just cut the green wire off. You don't need it. Then went to Menards and bought a 9-foot extension cord. As you see, $1.75. Cut both ends off and throw them away. And that gives you this nice 9-foot piece of heavy-duty zip cord. So, in any case, what I'm going to do is splice this to this wall dimmer. The other end is going to go to a 6-foot extension cord. And as you see, I've taken the 6-foot extension cord and cut one of the wires just like that, as you see. So this is really simple to make. So there's our 6-foot extension cord. Let's concentrate on wiring the dimmer. So the dimmer has two black wires. So take your 9-foot extension cord and we're going to splice this onto this wire. Now this is called a Western Union splice. Just make an X, twist this wire around this side, twist this wire around this side. As you see, just like that. And it makes a fairly compact splice, that being a relative term. Now I'm rushing through this just so I don't burn up a lot of time doing it. So there's our very first splice. So we'll take some brown tape since we're using brown wire. Make sure the camera's in focus. It is. All right. Take our nippy cutters from Dollar Tree and we're just going to insulate this splice. Just like this. And you can take your time and solder these connections, put shrink tubing on them. Do a much better job. I'm just rushing through this just to show you how to build it. It's really simple. All right, so that wire is insulated. Make another splice here. Wrap this one around this side. Wrap this one around this side. As you see, like I said, it makes a fairly compact splice. And we're going to insulate both of these now. So this one's insulated, so just put them side by side and tape them together. Just like this. All right, so this is now our controller, on, off, and speed. On this end of the wire, we have two bare wires. So you take a 6-foot extension cord, $1.35. This entire thing costs right at $10 to build it. As you see, you cut one of the wires and strip them, just like that. We're going to take these two wires and splice them here. So wrap this one around there, wrap this one around here. Just like that. Take a piece of tape. Like I said, I'm doing this really quick, but it's really simple to do this. You won't have any trouble doing it. It only takes a minute. Literally, it only takes a minute to build this. And we're going to insulate this splice. Just like this. And like I said, you can solder these connections. You can make a much better connection, much better looking connection anyway. I'm just doing this quick just to show you how to do it. Okay, so that wire is insulated, as you see. This one goes to this wire and twist them together. And we're going to insulate that splice. As you see. Like I said, this is really simple to do, but it only takes a minute to do it. All right, and that is it. The controller is built, as you see. So, this is what we have. There's the 6-foot extension cord, and it's been spliced into that controller, as you see. So this plugs into the wall. Your transformer is now going to plug into this. So let's get everything out of the way. We'll pull the camera off the tripod. I know it just looks like a big glob right now, but like I said, just doing this nice and quick. So we take our controller, take it over here. All right, we have a plug. We're going to plug this into an outlet. So, plugged into the outlet. Here is the cord going to the transformer for the outside rail. As you see, we're going to plug it in there. We have our remote control. Let me turn the power on. Power is on, and you notice we have a pilot light. So I now have full control of this train from this dimmer with an on-off switch. As you see. As you see, this is really simple to make. It only took a minute, and best of all, it works. Turn it down. Turn it up. Push the button, shut it off. So there's no danger of being shocked. There are no electronics or electrical charged anything that touches this top plate. And you notice these are pre-scored. You can actually grab them with a pair of pliers and break these things off. The higher priced ones, they're actually scored across here as well. But you can score this with a razor knife and then snap this off with a pair of pliers as well. It makes for a nice hand controller, and as you see, it has a 9-foot cord on it, which was that extension cord. So turn the power back on, and you have full control of your train now from this light dimmer. As you see, it's really, really simple to do this. Turn it up, turn it down. It only takes a minute to build it. It'll last the rest of your life. It'll never burn out. It works absolutely splendidly. And push the button, and it stops. Push the button again, it starts. Plus you turn it down, and you can make this thing crawl, as you see. Turn it up a bit. Turn it up a bit more. So it's really simple to build it. It only takes a minute. You saw how fast I did this. So $5.99 for the dimmer, $1.75 for the 9-foot extension cord, $1.35 for the 6-foot extension cord. And you can see how easy this is to make. So it gives you a 9-foot cord so you can walk around. Your transformer plugs into the 6-foot extension cord that is spliced into this wire. And just push the button and shut it off. So you have full control of your layout now just by turning the knob. As you see, on, off. So turn it on and then bring up the power. Really simple to make one of these. You saw how fast I did it. Takes about 5 minutes to build it. Costs about $10, which is cheaper than anything you can buy. And best of all, of course, is the fact that it works. And you could actually mount this on your layout in a standard gang box. If you have 4 tracks, mount them 4 of them side by side, hook them up to your transformers, turn your transformers up full, and you then control it all from the dimmer. And off. So it's a really, really simple way to build a remote control, a wired remote control for your layout. So $5.99 for the dimmer, 2 extension cords, 1 9-foot extension cord, $1.75, 1 6-foot extension cord, $1.35, and about 5 minutes to put it all together. As you see, it's really, really simple. Best of all, of course, it works. So you turn the knob, it goes faster. Turn it down, it goes slower. Plus you have a 9-foot cord to walk around with. And of course you push the button and it stops. So a really, really simple way to make a wired remote control for approximately $10. It's simple, it's straightforward, it's easy to do, it's safe, it's practical. Best of all, it works. Now this is real junk. This is a bottom of the barrel light dimmer. And so all you're really doing is the way you have it spliced into that other extension cord, you're just varying the power input going to the transformer. So you can turn the transformer all the way up full and then control its output by controlling its input. So turn it on, slowly bring this up, and you can see how slow you can run this thing. Turn the knob, and you have full control of your layout from this dimmer. It's really, really simple to do this. It only takes a minute to build it, and it works. Push the button, and it stops. So, as you see, and you can turn this way, way down. And you can adjust the speed infinitely, as you see. Now you can get this thing to actually fly around this rail. So, a simple light dimmer, wired as a remote control for your train. Push the button and it stops. Even has a pilot light on it to tell you when the power's on. So anyway, I just want to do a quick video. It's really simple. Gives you a 9-foot cord to work with, so you can walk, 9 feet in either direction before you have it plugged in. A simple light dimmer that gives you full control of your train from a remote. As you see. So it gives you infinite speed control. It costs $10 to make it, and a grand total of, 5 minutes, something like that. So the light dimmer itself, $6. A 9-foot extension cord, a 6-foot extension cord, a couple of splices, and you're up and running. Really straightforward, really simple. Best of all, of course, it works. It works absolutely splendidly. So you can really crank this thing up, as you see. And turn it back down. And you can just leave it on or shut it off. And when you shut it off, there is no power going to the transformer, so the transformer will actually be cold. And you know you have power going to the controller because you have a pilot light in it. Anyway, $5.99 at Menards. This is the bottom of the barrel, cheapest light dimmer you can find. There are better ones, but they don't work any better. So turn this down and turn it off. So a really, really simple way to build a wired remote control for your layout. It only takes a minute, costs a grand total of $10, and it works. So as always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.